Good afternoon, everybody. As you can see, it's White Mojo Wolf here, and I decided it's time to get back to basics. This is just going to be like a simple update video for you guys. I'm not going to keep it too long, maybe 10 minutes or so, but it's been a while. I got to kind of get used to get used to everything again. I got my camera hooked up. I've always used. I got my microphone down there. I've got the dogs, as you can see, just stuff like that, and I want to play catch up with you guys. As you can see, this past summer, it's just been wild. In terms of the family, I'd say we're all doing great. Um, Physically, health wise, everything like that, and mentally, we're just getting better. But it's been about a year and a month since we had our son, and he's doing great. And it's been a year of it's not really the fact that you have a kid that makes everything go a bit haywire. That wasn't really it. It was at first, but we you just adjust to it. And there's nothing no one can tell you before. You just gotta. It's basically parenting is almost like the ultimate baptism by fire because I mean you get in and you think you don't know, you think you don't know, you hold a little guy in your arms, you got it. That's the best way to describe it. But anyway, it wasn't really that, but it's just like it just seemed like once we finally got in a groove and thought, okay, we got this. Here comes everything. We had a real bad lightning storm around, I'd say early summer. It hit we think it hit the antenna out there. It went underground and got some stuff. Got see, it got some appliances, got some electronics. It's got quite a few things we've had to replace, and then we had to get a bigger vehicle. It's just been all sorts of stuff we've had to take care of, and health wise, everything. We spent quite a bit of money on our own health this year. My wife had issues with her ankle and her feet. She got taken care of, and then as for me, I went and did a bunch of blood work and just kind of talked to doctors and just made sure I'm okay, and I am, which is good. I mean, nothing's wrong, but unfortunately, it still costs a lot of money to get told that, right? But it's the peace of mind that makes you feel better. But it's definitely been a challenging summer, just with all sorts of different obstacles. One of our dogs passed away about a month and a half ago. It was right around my son's birthday, and she was our youngest dog. It was just she was fine the weekend, and then midweek, just 24 hours, just went real downhill, and we had to put her down, and that was pretty sad. And we still talk sometimes about her, and it just kind of stirs up those emotions. But needless to say, one day I decided to mess around with the channel because, like, this year emotionally, I've just been in limbo, and I've been trying to sort myself out. I'm not really depressed. I'm not really angry. I'm not. It's just limbo, and I don't know what it is. Um, I tried all sorts of stuff. Tried listening to some music like I used to do. Wasn't hitting. I tried gaming quite a bit. I tried a lot of games this year, and did I finish many? No. I haven't seen many videos. I don't have anything to talk about other than I tried this game and quit it. I tried that game and quit it. I tried that one and quit it. And I tried this one and quit it. And, the list goes on and on and on and on. But this time, it's been a combination of things that have really kind of got my spirits up. Let's see. Don't worry, I'm not going all baptismal on you guys. Don't worry about that. I'm just saying mood and just energy wise getting better, and a lot of the storm has subsided, and I think the end of the year is going to be pretty good for us all. Just I mean, it can't get worse, so well, always can, right? But um so, like, with the channel, that kind of goes with the whole channel stuff. I've got this channel. I've got 200 and 22, I think, subscribers I saw this morning. Might have changed. Or I have a bad memory. That's one thing, too. Now that I'm over 30, I've got the memory of a goldfish now. I've always kind of had it, but it's worse. So, um, it's been hard keeping track of things. Work this summer was kind of slowish, and we were just kind of wondering, how's everything going to shake out? Now in the fall, it's picked back up, and all systems go, which is just fine with me. Honestly, it's better when we're busy than it is when we're slow. I don't know why. It's just I'm geared for the busy seasons. I can handle it, and but the slow seasons, I don't know. Like, we were really slow, and a lot of that kind of resents to boredom, because remember, I was watching different shows. I was trying different games. I was just trying to find a way to entertain myself. I'm trying not to make this sound wrong, but it just wasn't there. But so I felt like what really changed was I decided to let's see. I'm trying to think of what really sparked it. After the Elden Ring DLC, I had a lot of fun with it, but it was kind of a pain in the ass, and I just sat there and wondered, like, why are these companies charging $40 and $30 for these expansions? I mean, you're paying at least half price, and if not more than half price, for not even half a game's worth of stuff. Like, I went through the Elden Ring DLC in a week, and I'm not the best at Souls games. I'm really not. What else? Another thing is that I noticed it was like it was almost like burnout. I was just kind of burnt out on everything. And when work was slow, I just kind of sit here. I'd just read up online. I would just not do a whole lot. I'd boredom eat. I didn't want to go out much. I just didn't really take care of myself too well. And it kind of shows. And that's just me being honest. Don't worry. I'm a bit hypercritical. And I just, I don't know. I can't really even pinpoint it to one thing that's getting me out of this fog. But I decided one day, I still have Xbox Game Pass for a little bit longer. And I fired up the Xbox and said, you know what? Instead of all these games I have and just can't get into, I'm going to try just different games. I don't expect to beat them. I don't expect to get far in them. I want to play different stuff just to see what's out there. No Man's Sky right there was the first one. And it came out with the Worlds update. I got on there. I was like, yeah, this is pretty. Uninstall. And then they came out with this Aquarius update, fishing, and I thought, I don't know why, but it spoke to me. So you're going to see a video on all that this week. But I decided to just fire it up. I was like, okay, I'm going through the tutorial. I'm going to get to this expedition. I don't know how I'm going to get there just yet, but I'm going to. And I'm glad I did, because I really found a lot of fun in that game. And not to mention, I still like Starfield, and in fact, we're going to be talking about Shattered Space this week as well. But I'm starting to find some things in No Man's Sky, because for me, it's like, I don't mind critiquing Starfield. I still think it's an 8 out of 10, but I feel like there's stuff that they can do to get further. And I think No Man's Sky is one game that they can take some inspiration from, although they're kind of two different ways of doing it. And and you don't want to completely change your core game just to maybe grab some people on the fringe. You want to just make it deeper to where you're not disturbing the people that want to play the game to play the game. You're adding people in that want that deeper experience. So after that, after I played No Man's Sky a bit, we got the Angler Expedition done, and I'm doing it again on here because so I can have it on PlayStation side of things because I've been playing No Man's Sky on Game Pass for the longest time, and knowing it's about to run out soon, that's like one of those games. It's like, okay, if I can find it cheap enough, I'm gonna buy it. I know I'll play it that much more. So after that, I went and tried some demos. I tried the demo to Final Fantasy 16 on the PS5, and I thought, wow, this is pretty fun. And then I tried playing. I got about a fourth of the way through. I played Persona 3 Reload on the Xbox, and of course, my main thing was just what the hell is Persona? And now I know it's pretty fun. Um, and in fact, I'm even playing the Metaphor demo, the new game that they made, the developers, and I've been having fun with it. And it, a year ago I would have just shot it down and said no, but this time it's like, I'm gonna get out of my comfort zone a little bit and just try games. If I don't like them, okay, well, I thought I wouldn't like it anyway, big deal. But I'm finding games that otherwise I would have just turned down. So um, it's been a fun experience, and I don't know. I guess the main point of this, we're about 11 minutes in. We're not going to go too much longer. I feel like a certain, it's funny. I went to Neil's channel this summer after I changed the channel name. I said I want something more simple, White Wolf, because people always struggle to say White Mojo Wolf, and to be honest, it aggravated me. I played it cool, but it aggravated me, and it just felt different. It didn't feel the same. And so Neil, it kind of ran with his jokes on his Fortnite streams. I've lost my mojo, and I mean, to be fair, I kind of did. And I just decided I didn't really do that on purpose, but I just decided, yeah, I'm gonna lean into that a little bit. But I went to get this video going, and I had to update some software. Of course, it's been a few months, and I looked on YouTube. I was like, I'm looking at my screen right here. I was like, well, I think I just want to go back to White Mojo Wolf. I just want to. We're getting back in it, and so that's why I change it again, and it'll be the last time I change it. But we'll see where it goes. We're not going to set up a whole lot of expectations. Like I said, I'm going to work on 2 videos this week. No Man's Sky, I'm going to talk about the expedition, just kind of like a follow-up to it, like what I did. And then I'm going to talk a little bit about Starfield Shattered Space. I'm going to review it. I played it a bit more than a lot of the haters have, and like, I get the hate, okay? But there's a lot to like. But anyway, before we go, I want to share some games I got. It's been a while. I've had to spend some money, take care of bills, do adult things, but I did get a little bit of a... Now, 2 of these games are loans, so we'll get those out of the way first. Gen X Gamer, you've seen her on the channel before in the comments. She lent me 2 games on the condition I get to play them and get to keep them over here until she beats Dark Souls. That was in the note. So we'll be trying these games out. I might stream them some. I don't really know how all that's going to work. Avatar, Frontiers of Pandora. Looking forward to trying that one. Spider-Man 2. But what I'm going to do after my current game, I'm going to do Spider-Man 1 just to kind of lead up to this. I remember Miles Morales pretty well. And in fact, I got to meet that voice actor this weekend at a game expo. He's a pretty cool guy. I got this at the local game store. Traded some games, didn't to really pay anything. Final Fantasy 16. I like the demo. And guys, to be honest, I'm about 20 hours in, and it's a pretty good game. I might do a Final Fantasy deep dive after all this time. Let's see. And then these 3 games I got at the Gaming Expo this weekend. I'll tell you how much I spent on each of them. $15 on No Man's Sky. Keep in mind, if you have this disc and you put it in the PS5, you get the PS5 version for free. As long as you have the disc, you're good. Okay, second game. Death Stranding. It's a top 10 game for me. You either love it or you hate it. And as long as you have this disc, you can get the PS5 version for $10. I didn't do that yet because I want to see the differences. And then just on a whim, I paid paid $8 for this one, by the way. And then lastly, this is another $8 game, Persona 5. Again, I like 3, and I really enjoyed Metaphor. I saw this was like just for a cheap good deal, and I just decided to pull the trigger on it. So that is my stack, and we're about 15 minutes in, which is about as long as I wanted the video to go. But just to kind of give you a quick and dirty recap here, I'm doing a lot better. I want to get this channel back going, but I'm basically starting from ground zero, and I'm okay with that because it's been a while. I've been off, I've been on, but we're just going to do videos right now. I think for No Man's Sky and for Starfield, you'll kind of see me in the corner, and while I blab about the game, just because that's my favorite kind of content, and that's just kind of what I want to do. Streaming's very 50-50. It depends on the game, depends on the mood, just a lot of factors depend on that, but I can at least do videos. So that's what we're going to do. So with all that being said, I'm White Mojo Wolf, signing out.